Alright, this is the achievements guide for At the Break of Dawn. There are, I think, about 14, 15 achievements in total. There are 6 based on themes of the jam, each of which require you to find something in the world that references that theme. There's one thing hidden in the world for each of the themes. There's an achievement for doing a peaceful run, one for doing a very violent run, one for doing a bit of violence. There's an achievement for just finishing the game, as well as separate ones for the good and bad endings, as well as one specific variant of the good ending, and one super secret achievement. So while there are some theme achievements in each level, they are not in order. So we will find the 2 in this level. There's one over here by this little bathroom structure. You can actually almost see it from the start of the level. You go around the back, see the graffiti, it is interactable, interact with it, it will unlock the achievement. Diamonds are unbreakable. Now to get the other one, you actually have to go out of bounds. It is possible to get out of bounds without cheats. What you do is you go up here and climb this hill, and then you kind of shimmy your way around the edge of this fence, which may take a few tries. There we go. And over here we have a ship embedded in some rocks. In other words, a stone ocean. This one you don't have to interact with, you just drop down, it triggers the dialogue, and you unlock the achievement. Note that because you are out of bounds, you can get stuck out of bounds. And you may need to reload a save. There's also a theme achievement hidden in the diary section. To find that one, go to the Threats tab, page over one, and click on either here or here. The woman in black makes everything out to be a battle, apparently, which is the reference to battle tendency, which is a theme and an achievement. So we now have Battle Tendency, Diamonds Unbreakable, and Stone Ocean from the first 2 levels. The last 3 are hidden in the farm and farmhouse, or rather the other 3. Again, they're not in order. The Golden Wind secret is hidden on farm level, but it is within the normal bounds of the level and is accessible. Find it. We will run past this, although we will come back to these guys later. Around the back of the house, and there's 3 cans of Golden Wind chili with beans. Interact with them. Interact with them, you'll get a little subtitle dialogue, and the achievement unlocks. Yes, that is a fart joke. The second achievement hidden on the farm level is, once again, out of bounds, and to get to it you have to jump over the fence. That's a little harder than you'd think, because in several places it has additional colliders specifically placed to keep you from jumping over the fence, but there are a few spots where it is possible to hop the fence. This is probably the easiest one. Yeah. With a little practice you can crouch jump up onto here and just drop behind. And there we go, Stardust Crusaders, a collab that will definitely never happen now. Once again, it's interactable, approach it, hit E to interact by default. You get the dialogue. Once you get the dialogue, you have the achievement. The very last theme achievement, Phantom Blood, is inside the farmhouse in the basement. So go through the house, go through the initial basement cutscene, then walk around the machine to back here, you see this blood stain. If you get the little dialogue, that means you've triggered it, but you don't have the achievement at this point. Remember, it is phantom blood, not just blood. So turn around or walk away and look again. You'll get this comment, the blood will be disappeared, and you get the achievement. So there's how to get all 6 theme achievements: Phantom Blood, Battle Tendency, Stardust Crusaders, Diamond is Unbreakable, Golden Wind, and Stone Ocean. So getting the 6 theme achievements is relatively easy to do. If you don't know what to look for or where to look for it, it can be very obtuse, but once you know what you're looking for, it's not too hard to get those. Getting the rest of the achievements, the pacifist and violent achievements, as well as the ending achievements, requires playing through the game at least twice. The way I would recommend doing it is to do a kind of pacifist paragon run. Don't kill anybody, which will get you the sort of pacifist run achievement. Be very nice to Sakura. That will get her positivity up, and you want that positivity value to be high so you can get heel face turn. Basically, and this is massive spoilers, so if you haven't played the game and don't want the spoilers, leave now. There are 2 endings, the good ending and the bad ending, each with a few variations. The good ending has 2 variations. The good ending is you confront Delora and Sakura is still alive. Unbeknownst to her, Sakura is sneaking around the back to ambush Delora. Depending on Sakura's positivity, she will either stab Delora and kill her, or give her a hug and talk it out and make things all good again, which will get you the heel face turn achievement. And that's determined by a hidden positivity value. Basically, by doing nice things and saying nice things, you push that value up, and by doing or saying bad things, you push that value down. Now, most notably, murdering people, getting any lethal kills, and I'll get into what counts as a lethal kill in a moment, will massively impact that positivity value. And that's why I recommend doing the pacifist run and shooting for the good ending. Now, to get the violent ending run, well, you're going to get stand your ground, which just requires you to kill 1 human enemy in the process of getting that one. Again, there are 8 human enemies, which you can either murder or not, and you have to murder all 8 of them to get Judge Judy and Executioner. Now, there's one more kill that does matter, which is Delora herself. Now, in the good ending, you don't kill Delora, although I'm not 100% sure that you'll still get the sort of pacifist run achievement if she is dead. I might have screwed up the code there. Again, that's why I recommend trying to get that one with the good ending. You do have to kill her yourself to get Judge Judy and Executioner, I think. Pretty sure. She does definitely have to be dead, though. So to get the bad ending, Sakura is dead by that point, which means that the choice of whether to spare or kill Delora is up to you. Unless your own positivity, because that's tracked as well, it's basically the same as Sakura's positivity, the same actions affected, is very, very low, in which case you will literally just get a cutscene where Gina straight up murders Delora. So, a quick note on importing a save game. Positivity is carried over to an extent from a previous save from in the middle of the night. So depending on which ending you're going for, you may want to import or not import a save, or import a specific one, in order to get that positivity value higher or lower. You do not need to import a save to get the best or to get the good or bad endings. The good or bad variants of the good ending. You can determine that just by your actions in this game. In general, to get the good ending, the good variant of the good ending, you don't have to be super nice. Sakura's positivity has to be pretty low to get the bad variant of the good ending. But if you're going for a pacifist run and playing it safe, you might as well pick the nicest, friendliest, most positive dialogue options. The first part that really matters is when these guys show up at the park. These are the first human enemies, and you need to either avoid killing them for the pacifist ending, which is what we're trying to get right now, or if you're going for the pacifist run. I can't talk today. The pacifist run. If you're going for the violent run, you want to murder them. So some attacks are more lethal than others. Magic is 100% safe. You can never kill someone with magic. That's not a lore thing. That's 100% a mechanics thing to make the game less frustrating. Melee is risky, although you don't have it at this point in the game. Guns are very, very lethal, and shooting someone in the head is invariably lethal. So I'll show this best strategy for violence later, but if you're trying to get the more pacifist ending, your best bet is to just fling out some magic and mostly let your allies take care of these guys. They can handle it. You should also try to get this QTE. It's not critical, but it does help positivity a bit. Quick note, it is possible for Lily to die, and if she dies, that precludes getting the better variant of the good ending. However, for Lily to die, you have to take something like, I think, 6 or 7 minutes to get her to the hospital. The diary section doesn't really matter, although you should pick nicer dialogue options if you're trying to go for the good Paragon run, just to try to keep Sakura's positivity up. However, there is a bit near the end of this section which does matter, and I'll cover that in more detail when we get to the bad ending run. There are 4 more human enemies on the farm. Once again, make sure you don't kill them lethally if you want them to be not dead and to get the pacifist ending. Magic is your friend here. You can use the hammer, but it's risky. If you hit them in the head with the hammer, that will kill them, and if the hammer does too much damage, just a bit of RNG, the hammer can kill them. So, best to stick with magic. This is a hard QTE, but you should try to hit it, because if you get it, that ensures Sakura will stay alive no matter what, which you need for the good ending to happen, and it's worth, I think, quite a bit of positivity. If all the conditions are right, you will just get the good variant of the good ending once you meet with Delora on the roof. This is where you can tell you got the good variant of the good ending. It's a very awkward looking hug. Once you hit the fade out and the credits roll, the achievements should be granted. So in one Paragon pacifist run, we got the sort of pacifist run achievement. Thanks for watching. You get that one for finishing the game in any way, and nothing will ever be the same. Get the good ending, and heel face turn for getting the ending where you find common ground with your enemy, quote unquote. Again, to get that one, Sakura's got to be nice to her. Sakura's positivity's got to be high. If you do a Paragon run with the pacifist run, you can get all that at once. Now for what some people are going to find is the more fun one, the psychopath run. You need to kill all 8 human enemies. The best way to do this, shoot them in the head. You need to make sure that you get the kill and you get it with a lethal method before your teammates. While allowing Lily to die will preclude the best ending, it's not necessary to get the bad ending or even the worst ending. While you don't need to choose the worst dialogue options to get the bad ending, unless you're trying to go for the worst variant of the worst ending where you need to get your positivity as low as possible, there is one section that matters. So Sakura needs to be alive for the good ending to happen and needs to be dead for the bad ending to happen. If Sakura is wearing her armor, she will not die, even if she is shot. So in order to get the bad ending, Sakura must be A, not wearing her armor, and B, you have to fail the QTE in the basement of the farm level. To make sure she isn't wearing her armor, just tell her that she looks bad in it and that she should probably not keep it, even though, yeah, it will protect her, but come on, it's ugly. Take it off. I don't like it. When you see the bad guys in the farm, best bet is to just shoot them in the head. Double tap, double tap. You can use the hammer, but it's somewhat risky because it's not a guaranteed lethal kill, whereas shooting in the head is. Once you're in the basement, fail this quick-time event. Sakura needs to be dead. Now, when you confront Delora, you will get the bad ending and the choice between killing her or not killing her. Now, it is possible to not be given the choice of... Oh, wow! Apparently I had enough negativity to get the worst ending. This works. For the achievements, this works. So a bit of an explanation of what just happened. I've talked about the positivity a bit before, okay, a lot before. If it's low enough, it has to be pretty low for this to happen. Gina will just straight up murder Delora when they meet. Sakura dying is not enough for that to happen. Your net positivity already has to be low. I'm not 100% sure, but I think killing everybody else might be sufficient. I don't think so. I think you have to kill everybody else and also pick some of the negative dialogue choices. So with 2 runs, we've now gotten all the story achievements. With the psychopath run, we've got Stand Your Ground, which you will get in the process of trying to get Judge Judy and Executioner. Finish the game having killed every possible enemy. We've killed the 4 guys in the park, we've killed 4 guys at the farm, and we've killed Delora. And because we got the bad ending where Sakura is dead, we get Us Kindly as Scatter. Now Swed. Swed is a bit of a special Easter egg, because to get that achievement, you need to play the game on a specific day. In order to get the Swed achievement, the final super secret achievement, you have to run the game on April 20th. I don't want to wait till April to make this video, so I'm going to just change that in Windows. Hopefully this won't break too much other stuff. This machine is at least not domain joined, so you can see it is April 20th. Let's get together and feel alright. And there we go.